Let's get everything organized here. There I am. Now I can see myself and see the chat. Book 2. No, not book 3, book 2. Need a good spot for Speed. Bag 4. There we go. Maybe. All right, come on. Now, I don't want my headphones to move over there. Okay, I'm just going to have to turn the Bluetooth off. And I'm going to have to break everything that I touch. And that's pretty normal. Not exactly good at doing things the right way. Organized here. Okay, there are 2 people in this bag. I saw 2 legs, and I'm getting confused. Look, there's the second torso. Second leg. Share, copy. Discord. There we go. Put it over on that veteran Discord server. Mm. 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 Okay, that's good. Oh. I don't know why I couldn't find well, it's right in front of me. I guess I can't really find anything, really. She doesn't have anything else? Okay. So this guy has everything. Too bad none of this fits in that old briefcase. If you can hold on to this. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. And I don't know why they gave me two of these things. I only see one on him. Maybe it's like I still haven't ordered that missing piece. Now I don't even remember which set it was. They gave me two beards, but I needed a beard and a top hat. Not top hat, a hard hat. It was the set that came. I don't even remember which set that was now. I swear. Can't remember anything, even if it's right in front of me. Maybe I should just get out. I actually did this in the camera that I have this right there for. Yeah, that's why I have this camera or the screen right here so that I can see that I'm at least doing stuff somewhat on camera. There's the stickers. There's the stickers. Number 14. Never understand their numbering scheme for the stickers. And you think that sticker number 1 would be the first sticker you use. There we go. I find that little thing using the direct tool to put the stickers on gives me a little more control over the putting it down. I don't know why it helps, but it does. Someone that used to be on my stream all the time suggested that to me. Also had Brick in his name, and I just can't remember it right now. Maybe it's British. Won't hold that against him. Went up to the VA today. Because my glasses have been broken for a minute now, and it took a little while to get an appointment. And I really hadn't gone to the VA vision people. They said since 2022. Which is probably true. But my world, that took forever. It was just waiting the whole time, and man, it just took forever. I mean, they move as quick as they can. It's just forever. And you're not in a great mood to start with. That doesn't help. So it's not their fault. They do what they can with what they have. And like everything's my fault anyway. Yeah, I'm not in the best mood today. I may not keep this stream going. It's not the best thing just to be on here to hear my grievances with the world. No one wants to hear that. Least of all me. Do what you don't do to people. Magic people, 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 voodoo people. I do want to get this built before the week's over. It's the only thing. understand. This is when I really want the 3D thing. Oh, okay. So one of them goes right here. That's the sliding door, and then this is the door that stays in place. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty neat. What do you think, Spee? You're my co-host. You should have some say in all this. Oh, thing. You're not supposed to jump off of Spee. There we go. My eyes still hurt a little from that dilating stuff. There we go. I think she's a little better on screen now. Let the video catch up with where I put her. Man, there's a... I hadn't really thought about how much of a delay there is. There's a good 6-7 seconds. I don't know if it's a good 6-7 seconds, but it's 6-7 seconds. Could be a bad 6-7 seconds. Wow, I just thought of... okay, that one was even dark for me, that thought. If a dark thought goes through your head that's too dark even for me to say, man. There's no reasons. Therapist needs therapist after talking to me, and the chaplains tend to go and cry. I really need a new LARP. I really do. I need it for my fucking mental health. What's left of it. The friend that I did the LARP with, there's another one that he does. It's once a year, but it's all the way out in flippin' Texas. And you need to rent a yurt thing, and I mean, you got to get to Texas. You got to pay for the ticket. You can bring food and camping stuff to cook, but it's all the way out in flippin' Texas. And it's like $100-something just to get in the door. Not to mention all the stuff that you have to rent to enjoy it all. And it's not like it's only a once a year thing, and it's more like a Ren Fest than anything, it seems. So it's not really my gig. But that's where doing this little, using that tool really comes into play for me. I forget the name of it, because him and this female that also did the game after the end, they were both talking about it with me at different points, and it's just, you know, they stopped short of asking me if I wanted to go because they know my situation. I just, since it's not like a, big story thing, and you're not characters that you all been playing the same game with forever type thing, that's just not my cup of tea. It's kind of a more seems to be a solar back in the 2000s thing. I never got into that. I'm sure no one knows what solar is. Uh, I don't know. I can't think of a safe for work way of describing solar. There was LARPing, but there wasn't like an ongoing story. It was just where people that wanted to dress up went to hook up. And that kind of seems what this is. And not my cup of tea, I guess. It's not a very colorful couch, if that's what it is. Or am I building a baggage check? I think I'm building a baggage check. Man, I wish my eyes weren't bothering me. I mean, they're better now, but I really wanted to go to the gym today because I didn't go all of last week because I was sick. I think maybe I did go Saturday and Sunday, but I didn't do much. And I really wanted to go today just to get some energy out. But then, yeah, when I got home after the VA, my eyes are killing me in my head, and I just sat in the dark for a while. Excuse me. I guess this just sits in there. I gotta remember, I need to put something right about here. Yeah, I need to get like a piece of tape or something and put it there so that I remember I shouldn't be going to that limit. Do I really want to go to this other unit and be as shitty as I am there, as I am here? It's a neat thing. Number 8. Ah, come on. There we go. So yeah, I guess this is the baggage scanner. That's neat. Yeah, and then we see in the directions right there. Who's my person for this one? So I guess TSA officers are person for this book. That's neat. I bet someone had fun designing this. people have fun in the world. That's something that I've been led to believe. All right, so that's neat. So there's our little TSA checkpoint. Forever and ever ago, back when I was like at E4, um, man, I miss traveling. I used to travel a lot. I really miss it. Um, my master sergeant and I, we're coming back from somewhere, some big training thing where we were some of the support people, and we had spent like a 2 day straight, it seemed, just dealing with ammo, just residue and live and turn in and paperwork and organizing. It was just, oh my world. Is what it, and we're at the, um, we're actually in uniform. And we were just trying to get out of there as quick as we could. And we just left the hotel and we just wanted to pop smoke. And for some reason, TSA person comes to us with the little ammo sniffing thing. We look at each other like, there's a pretty good chance. And we tell the guy, it's like, dude, this is what we've been doing the last 2 days. And it's like, you really don't you want to just do that on someone else? Wouldn't it be more likely someone else is trying to hide something rather than us in uniform? But luckily we didn't, it didn't go off. I don't know how. I mean, even washing our hands, I could still smell the gunpowder. But that could just be the smell was just stuck in my nose. Oh my world, that was so much ammo. That was my first time dealing with all that range stuff, picking up and delivering and turning in ammo. That is, oh, my stomach didn't hurt. Right now, it hurt just thinking about it. Hate doing that. Scream so much. Oh, what I need this electric stream. Okay, where's my spot there? Yeah, I need to put a little X or something right there. No, that won't work. I don't have anything handy. Love, pretty much. She looks beautiful like a cherry. No one in a razor I love. I think this was Prodigy. No, it was Underworld was the name of this band. They did some interesting music. I feel like flying to, why don't you call me? I feel like flying to a razor alone. Razor alone. can't get it back off. It's not perfect. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this again, but from a different angle. Go to the upper left. And there we go. That looks better. I think forever ago when I was E4, man, I just kind of screwed the pooch on this whole army thing. Don't I actually do what the instructions tell me? Or I could just keep dropping everything. You know, there's that. I got 4 people and I didn't realize. I'm glad y'all are here. Sorry, I'm not in my best mood today. So I do apologize for that. Sometimes not really something you can actively control, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm usually much more energetic and much happier, I will say. Okay, I think I did that one okay. So I've been listening to this podcast called Irish Science, blah, blah, blah. Irish Science Fiction. And a lot of it is is like short, random. Get rid of that light. Give me one sec. It's over there. There we go. There we go. Got a lot of Lego boxes. Might as well put them to some use. Speed, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. So, a lot of it is like short, like 5-minute, 1-minute stories. But they've had this one story going on for a while. this has nothing to do with my mood. This is just something I was randomly thinking of. Um, something True Shot, Nancy True Shot, Space Adventure or something, Space Ranger. I don't know. Um, no, Nancy True Aim, I think. It's a really interesting story. Um, lots of fourth wall breaking. Um, which, if done right, is fine. And I think they did it well. But if my mind would cooperate, it just ended. And they, at the very end of it, did a very interesting thought experiment that is one that I enjoy of what if all of the media we consume as stories is actually someone seeing into another dimension and translating that into the story they're writing. It's an interesting thought experiment that I like. I mean, Cool World played with that concept back in the '90s and made a fairly crappy movie. Um, which is weird because Roger Rabbit had done so much better with that technology in the same year. I guess it's just a budget thing. But the way they ended the story was very interesting. I'm not going to say more than that, but it was a good story. This Irish science fiction podcast does some good stories. How many times can I say that one flippin' word? I apologize again. I don't feel great, and my stomach is just not happy, and I don't know why. Now, this headache I've had since I've been sick is finally down to like a low roar. Hi, welcome in. I will apologize. I am not in my best mood right now, but welcome in. It's good to have you. I'm trying to improve my spirits at the moment. I just finished the little TSA check. This is a little, oh, there it is. The little baggage scanner. And I love the x-ray thing. I love this. I love that little x-ray thing. This is a cute little TSA check. Yeah, I had this really bad flu last week, and it seems to just kind of be sticking around in my stomach. Oh, I just saw. So you can see this little, his keys right there. Yeah, I really wish I could go to a school right now thinking of class. That would really improve my mental well-being. I need to learn something new. Well, Speed, why did you do that? More people. Bad five. course, there's a big difference between going to a class for something you really want to learn as to just normal classes that you have to do because it's school. Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm old. I'm old. Some of the stuff I don't think of right off. That's when you realize that you've gotten to an age is when um, there's words you don't know the um, new meanings of. I accept that I am old and I'm still trying to at least understand what people say. Okay, heads. Two heads. Lexicography is very interesting. How every generation just changes the lexicon to meet their needs is just such an amazing subject. Language is always evolving. It's fascinating. Even my 9-year-old every once in a while will say something. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I understand what you're saying, baby girl. It's amazing. Oh, a little newspaper. Of course, I was the generation of cool and rad, and everything was kind of skateboard language. That was funny stuff. And then we had for a short time we had Ebonics was trying to make a name for itself. I never understood that one. Is this a coffee cup, I think? For some reason I think that's what messed up my stomach this morning. Oh why? Of course, then we got the whole once the internet started getting big in my early 20s, like 18, 17, 18, 19, and we all started to learn this computer tech um, language. Kind of made you learn quick. To remember that one. I like that use of the word class. That's very. I mean, it makes sense. I think based is a new one I keep hearing, or it's new to me. So is this guy like a carpenter? Maybe. I hope everything's going all right for y'all out there. I mean, I would think this guy has the newspaper. in the coffee cup, but they don't show it in the picture. It'll work. Spaceby agrees with me. Oh, I don't know why I put them up here when I knew I was going to be working with this still. So where are y'all going to go? I guess they're going to go over here, just out of frame. I mean, I kind of want them in frame, because they're part of this build. There we go. Little one took the top off this train and never put it back, so it can be used to hold these people. Oh, what was I doing now? That's it. Myself and get myself connected. I ain't gonna go blind. It's reflected. See through you. It's one thing that's kind of funny at the VA is seeing all the people, so many different generations in one spot. Probably about the only place where all these different generations are there and they get along. I mean, mine is one of the younger generations there, of course. We're now um, reaching our 50s. I'm not there yet, but that's where the far end of my generation is. It's just very entertaining to see at the VA how everyone just kind of gets along there, and that's about it. About the only place. Move this up since this is on its second level now. I ain't gonna go blind. Just where it's reflected. There was a guy sitting in the waiting room with me, a couple of Vietnam people. It's kind of an amazing thing. Do it again. Do it again. Wanna do it again. Wanna do it again. I'm gonna go blind. Oh, this is a little lounge. Writings on the wall. Man, I don't remember what this airport was, but there's this one airport. I would go through there a lot when I was in my last unit, and it was going through this multi-year rebuild. But they had this great lounge, but it was really hard to get to thanks to the construction. A couple times I had a chance, I would go up there and watch the planes. Wanna do it again? It was like getting this. I remember I'd gone to the airport a couple times in my first unit, and it was just a disaster. And then when I was in the second one, they were doing this like multi-billion-dollar rebuild from like almost the ground up because it was a really busy airport, but it just didn't. It was impossible to get around because so much of it was falling apart. Connected. Kind of like Atlanta Airport was in the 90s. Make sure you're connected. Writings on the wall. If your mind's neglected, still you might fall, still you might fall. little one and I were listening to a opera singer break down Smashing Pumpkins. Um, Man, what's that song? Oh, why my phone's trying to get me to watch Anderson Cooper. Ugh. What is the name of that song? Um, it's the first song on Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. I don't want to click on it right now. And the singer, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Um, she was talking about how it's really amazing how he does this sweet, ethereal singing, and then he gets into this low, raspy without even a not much of a transition. He does it within the same word. Tonight, Tonight, that's the name of the song. And I'm kind of singing along to it. Little one goes, it's like, isn't that really, I say, isn't that really cool how he does that with his voice? I forget exactly what she said, but it's kind of like, yes, daddy, and you can't do it. I'm like, yes, baby girl, I am nowhere near the singer that he is. Yes, baby, I know I am not a good singer. I can be passable at times in karaoke, but of course, I am not, Smashing Pumpkins lead singer. Let's have another newspaper. Oh, there it is. I'll have that guy. He can hold on to the newspaper. There's no reason it has to go back up there. It's in my drum scans. I don't know why they did a whole page just for this one bit. It's just so funny. Hollywood burn to the ground. That's one thing that I like that we were doing the last game I was at. We did the karaoke again. It was fun. To the ground. Okay, so if this is going to be behind them, there we go. Speed, please don't hold the page open like that. That's not very helpful. You're supposed to be a helpful co-host. One random person that came on once or twice here said something about they just didn't understand the whole Speed is my co-host thing. And that seemed to be kind of why I talked to her. I'm like, why not? It's funny. It's just me up here, basically talking to y'all or talking to myself. So I might as well talk to the spider that's in every um, stream. Because people loved it when I built her. That was one of my more popular ones. So yeah, I might as well keep her in the shot. Such a neat Lego. This is the menu. I have a fever again. I feel kind of weird. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised spending all day at the clinic. Should have put a mask on while I was there. Come on. I want it up a tiny bit more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, doing that with this, I've said it 5 times already today, is just like the best way I found to do. Tickle Bricks, was that the guy's name? Um, put the stickers on. I mean, I say guy, but that person's, I don't know, male or female or whatever. And it's kind of normal thing that if you don't know a gender, most people, my generation especially, just use their gender as a fill-in for you don't know. Because, you know, them as a one person, non-identifying male or female just wasn't a thing when we were growing up. So it's not like we ever mean anything by it. It's just what we learned. Something I'm teaching my little one is, you know, we all learn stuff different, and that gets stuck in our head as we grow up. And that's just how we act. And my grandmother especially would say some crazy things, but it's not like she ever meant to be overtly racist. And if you called her on it, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sorry," or as much as someone of her generation would. She wasn't meaning to be that, but you know, it's just the way she was raised. And my grandfather, every once in a while, still says something stupid. The way we were raised, and I tried to change. I change when I can, and when someone calls me out on saying something stupid, I'll change. It's a very random thought tree that I just went down. Well, that's good timing. This one's almost done, and my stomach has just decided it really, really hates me. So. I think I might have a little bit of a fever again. That is very frustrating. Solar panels, I love it. So there we go. Hi, welcome in. Well, unfortunately, I have a little bit of sun glaring off of there. It's kind of messing with my video. But here we go. We got a little x-ray machine, little baggage scanner. I have an office, not an office, but a little cafe up here. Where's my people for this one? Oh, come on, person. I know I have one more person. There it is. Keep hearing some weird sound over on my left. Don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. Ah, why the solar panel doesn't want to stay on there. Am I doing it backwards? Oh, okay, yes. I think I was doing that backwards. That would probably be one reason. There we go. So I have this person up here that, and she just lost everything she was holding. There we go. Let's put her sitting and being social. Oh, that's a pretty quick, pretty quick build. Something just fell off. There it goes. So what do we have left? Oh, there's 11 bags in all, and that was bag 5, I believe. Still have the control tower and the other big book. Looks like it's the gate and the gangway. So tomorrow, will be this. That's kind of weird, holding something up to one camera and talking to a different one. It's an odd thing. Okay, I love this little turtle with a little hydrojet thing. And the bricks are bubbles. Bubbles are bricks? Are the bricks? I guess it works either way. Man, English is a odd language. But thank y'all for coming in. I do apologize, not my most energetic stream. I'm just not 100% today for multiple reasons. But I'll be on, same bat time.